Ladies and gentlemen, this is Dilly, and they recently dropped the trailer for the new Until Dawn movie. As a huge fan of the Until Dawn game, I was pretty excited when I heard that they were making a movie for it, but god, that trailer does not look good. I've already watched it once or twice, and I have a lot of notes, and I look forward to completely dissecting the trailer here today. So without any further ado, let's get right into it. So the first thing I really want to note here is that the thumbnail for this looks an awful lot like Hannah or Beth. That's definitely trying to get the attention of the actual game fans, but yeah, they're not in this trailer. Alright, here we go. This is the Until Dawn trailer. PlayStation. Big Road. Okay.
I'm looking for my sister.
This is the group of characters we have been given. I don't recognize a single one of them, which doesn't necessarily mean anything. It's nice to have recognizable actors, but when you don't have them, it's not that big of a deal. Gotta say, bitch face from like all of the women here. Yeah, I don't like the fact that they all have like curly hair, excluding two of them. They're all like pretty light skinned, brown haired, curly haired. Like, they all kind of look the exact same, and it's kind of weird. Like, they're obviously different, but, like, a lot of similarities, and I'm not the biggest fan of that. Based on this frame here alone, you can tell that the two girls in the front are probably buddies. The girl in the back's got her hand on the other one's shoulder. Obviously, the girl in the middle is going to be the main character. The guy in the blue shirt behind her is likely going to be some sort of a love interest to her. The Asian girl is the Asian girl, and there's another couple. Okay, let's go.
Sister.
She's looking for her sister at a ice cream shop called Hartley's. Here we go. If this guy looks or potentially sounds familiar, this is the therapist from the Until Dawn game. This is about the only connection that this movie will have to the game, is that it has the therapist. I love him, but goddamn, so sad. Okay, this is the house we're dealt with. Now, if it wasn't already abundantly obvious, we are not doing anything like the story from the original game. We are doing something completely different. We are not at the Washington's Lodge up on the hill. No, we are at some random house in the seemingly the middle of nowhere, but still, like, kind of like just beside a road. It's just a house. A normal house. But the main girl has a weird suspicion that she's gonna find something she doesn't want to while looking for her sister.
Oh, that's why people get into trouble.
People get into trouble there.
Those were the first people hearing.
So we got pickaxes and stuff, which is, I would say, clearly a callback to like the mines. I don't know if there's gonna be any other references to the mines or if there's just conveniently pickaxes and whatnot here. Let's see.
Looks like it too.
An hourglass. You can tell that whoever made this movie, they looked at the game and saw the symbolism it used and like, hourglass! Even though the hourglass has nothing to do with the movie, or in the game. Not important at all. It's just a thing that exists. Oh, okay. Sunset this year.
That's my sister.
Okay, so they look at a logbook and it has a bunch of names. Melanie Paul is the sister she's looking for. Her signature just gets a lot worse as it goes on. I can't quite make out the name above it. It says Isabella something. Also, it says Isabella Jocelyn.
Oh, shit.
Guys, check it out.
Okay, so they're missing kid posters everywhere. I don't think there's anything too of note here.
Where's my car?
His car is missing. So they're diving into like the supernatural thing. Obviously you can tell as well there's like rain in the distance, but it's not affecting the yard of this house. This is basically a haunted house movie, and we're gonna find out more about that here in a minute.
Where's Megan?
Megan is missing. Different movie. Probably better movie. Oh, here we go. She's in the closet for some reason. And there is the killer. The mask is similar, and I kind of like that. I do think it's a bit strange that there's no long hair. I don't know why they couldn't have kept that in. I can tell they're going for, like, kind of more of a Jason-y type vibe with this character, and it's clearly not Josh. He kills. He actually kills people. That was the moment, like, leading up to that in the trailer, I'm like, okay, this is gonna be fine. Like, they're gonna, probably do something similar. No, that moment right there was when I knew this is not an Until Dawn movie. Let's continue. Running through the woods, bear trap, kind of makes sense. Another kill. He's just killing people. But the clock sets back.
What the fuck just happened? We all got fucking murdered. And now we're
They
here
all
again.
died and came back? No way. We get Groundhog Day. They based a movie off of a game where you don't respawn. Every decision is so final in Until Dawn, and these motherfuckers respawn. This pisses me off so fucking greatly. Remember in the Until Dawn game where it's like, oh, there's a butterfly effect. You kill a bird over here, you get caught over here. Everything you do has an equal and opposite reaction, and now it doesn't. They just got rid of that completely, even though that was like the coolest part of the Until Dawn game. Doesn't matter now. Nothing's final. You can die as many times as you want. Have you seen Happy Death Day? Well, here's another one. We're doing Groundhog Day. So upset. So fucking depressed. I can also say, stupid plot and shitty fucking characters. Unlikable fucking characters. I want them to die permanently, but they keep coming back, which makes it even more fucking annoying. Is that not, like, supposed to be the Hag of Hackett's Quarry from The Quarry? That's not the same game, but that looks an awful lot like the Hag. Definitely a hag of sorts. I love how she just let her breathe. Nothing matters. They go back. That's great. Oh, but now they're missing posters. They're on the wall. Oh, no. Every night holds a clue. Okay. What is this? What is this? What is that? Like, they're just diving head first into nothing. That's not from the game. And I'll say it a million more times if I have to. I get deviating from the source material a little bit. But let's face it, making an Until Dawn game, there should be the killer, who is one of the friends who doesn't actually kill, and the main threat should be Wendigos. That's all they should have kept from the original game. The butterfly effect stuff, whatever, maybe you can't pull it off in a movie and be that interesting, whatever. You could, but movies are lazy nowadays, so maybe scrap that. But keep Josh's killer, who's not really a killer, and keep the Wendigos. That is the two things. And there are Wendigos. You just wait, there are.
He was trying to kill us.
There we go. I want to take a good look at this Wendigo. The quality of this scene is not great. That is the Wendigo. It looks like a Spirit Halloween animatronic. And it's not even an animatronic, it's just shitty makeup. I don't know who greenlit this and who said, yeah, that looks great. Do it in CGI if you can't do it at all. I normally hate CGI. I strongly disagree use of CGI if you don't need to. But I would rather CGI than that. I would rather them use the fucking game models of the Wendigos instead of that. That looks like a person dressed up at like a haunted house. Like, that doesn't look like movie quality shit. Yes, the lighting's bad and whatever, but that's fine. But you can literally see like ripples of where the fake skin is. Like, it doesn't look good. It looks terrible. It looks like the Terrifier without the fucking white makeup on, like Art the Clown. The only thing I enjoy about this shot is it's very clearly an homage of sorts to something from the game, surprisingly. This is like the don't move sequence at the end of the game, which is great. Reference the game more and maybe I'll enjoy it more. I actually enjoy that they reference the game here, but holy fuck, this is the worst looking Wendigo possible. The lighting is stupid. Where's this red light coming from? You could not convince me that's a natural light, and it's coming from behind the Wendigo, but he's being lit up from the other side as well. So there's just multiple red lights here. I don't know. Maybe they have color changing light bulbs in this abandoned, decrepit, missing person house. I don't know. Then there's this fucking thing. What is this? What is that? That's not a Wendigo. It looks like fucking, I don't know. I don't even know what that looks like. that is ridiculous. Like, what is this movie? Because it's not Until Dawn.
What is that?
Yeah, that's what I said. What is that? I don't know. Kid hung up, bleeding. I love the fact that it jumps from that to a character's face shot. Like, just hanging feet with blood. And then you would think he's reacting to seeing that. I have a question. Like, they couldn't have done like a, They couldn't have done something like that. Like, that's just so strange. Seeing that shot right after that other shot. They go back to the thing. Trying to see if there's any names worth half a shit. Well, there's this paper over here. I don't know what that is. Like, almost looks like therapy stuff. Maybe? Potentially? Ryan is a name that's on there. Ryan, of course, is a character from The Quarry. Not Until Dawn. Mary Hall.
Nobody's made it past 13
Nobody makes it past 13 nights. This is the shot from the thumbnail where it looks like either Hannah or Beth, and it's really upsetting that it's not. But I'm assuming, and now I could be wrong, her sister that she's looking for, that could be her in like Wendigo form. I will say, I don't know the whole lore of Wendigos. I don't know how they work. I don't know if they just look like people. I don't feel like they do. In the game, the only way you could tell it was either Hannah or Beth. I don't remember which one. The only way you could tell it was the sister's Wendigo is she had a tattoo. And its skin kept that tattoo. And she wore panties, fun fact. Very funny. No other clothing, just panties. I don't know if that's supposed to be her sister. It looks like The Exorcist. It doesn't look like a Wendigo. The teeth look very stupid. Like, it literally just looks like The Exorcist. And, like, I'm not enjoying this. Hourglass, again.
If we want to survive, we have to make it until dawn.
Oh, he said the line! We have to make it until dawn! Now we get the part of the trailer where it gets really quiet, and they wait for a jump scare. And we see another Wendigo. I assume that's supposed to be a Wendigo. Oh my god, this looks so bad. It looks so fake. Like, if you know those Halloween costumes you get when you're a kid, and they feel like the really shitty plastic vinyl-y material? You can tell what this feels like by looking at it. And it does not feel like a Wendigo. It feels like some shitty fucking makeup and some really stupid fake ass hands that, like I said, they should have went CGI if this is the best they could do otherwise. They kept the logo. Oh yeah, and then we get the final gross out scene of the trailer where she's got a maggot in her cheek.
Is it gone?
Yeah, it's gone.
It just goes up.
What?
Where'd it go?
It's still in my face!
She didn't feel that her face was affected by that, even though it was withering away. Oh my god. I gotta say, I was actually kind of excited for the Until Dawn movie to come out. That changed. That very much changed. I cannot care less now. I do kind of want to look at the comments. Let's see what people are saying. I put trash, 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 of course. Hey, Sony, I've got a question. Did your writers even play the game before writing this? I can answer that question for you. No. They didn't even watch playthroughs, bro. They didn't give a fuck. If we want to survive, we have to make it until dawn, yeah? No snow, no mountain, no lodge. Hannah and Beth's disappearance is replaced and as a reason for the movie happening at all. Holy shit, this dude keeps going. No Mike Sam. No, I get it. There's no characters. Dr. Hill, confirmed to be the real Dr. Hill through the subtitles and actor confirmation, is some lonely outdoorsman now. That's interesting. He is the same therapist that he was from the game, but he works at a fucking gas station. Wendigos are somehow off Blackwood Mountain despite Jack, the flamethrower guy in the game, stating the Wendigo spirit can only... Listen, that's deviating from the source material. It is what it is. Since they can just come back to life, you don't feel any characters walking on eggshells. That's exactly what I've been saying too. It's way too... Like, there's no sense of mortality here. There's no, like, I need to survive. Like, why wouldn't they just die? Like, if they're faced with something, like, scary... Why don't they just say, oh, take me, I'm going to come back anyway. Like, it's so stupid. Apparently transforming into Wendigo is just casual process now. I don't think they really showed that. I don't think that's what was happening there at the last scene. There are other monsters excluding the Wendigos now, which makes no sense. Yes, I know it's different from the game. Oh, okay. I knew I shouldn't have ordered Until Dawn from Temu. Imagine books being adapted this way, like a movie titled Harry Potter about a guy named Jeff in Florida. Yeah, that's valid. The only connections to the game are Josh's doctor, the mask of the killer, which looks similar, a few Wendigos, and the name of the film. Accurate. Let's steal the Until Dawn title and just make up our own movie. Yep, that's what a lot of movies do nowadays. It's kind of fucking ridiculous. It's just, hey, you have a property, I want it. Let me not do what it's supposed to be. See ya. Thanks for the money. Oh my god. Until Dawn, a game where one's choices are irreversible. This movie, rewind time. Literally. Oh my god. Nobody made it past 13 Nights. Not gonna lie, 13 Nights would have been a better title because this isn't Until Dawn. Valid. They really didn't need to use the Until Dawn license here. It does nothing for the movie except to make it look worse. Like, for example, if this wasn't branded as a game that I adore, and that many others also adore, it would still be a shitty modern horror movie, but I at least wouldn't immediately hate it off the jump for ruining something else. We can't keep doing this, and we can't keep letting this happen. But it's gonna keep happening. Because you know what happens? You watch the trailer with someone who doesn't know the game, and they say, I want to go see that movie. That's the problem. Because they're gonna go pay money. The average person who has never played Until Dawn will go throw their money at this pile of shit and give the studios money. In return, the studio will see, oh, it was a success. Let's do it again. Like, oh my god. It's so tragic. It's so unfortunate. I can't wait till they make a Fortnite movie. It's about, like, the war or something. It's like just a war movie, but they call it Fortnite. Like, I don't know. I'm not excited. I'm actually really bummed about this. I didn't even know the trailer came out until a week after it dropped, because that's how little it was being hyped up. I'm in, like, Until Dawn subreddits, and I still didn't know the trailer came out for a week. Like, nobody cares. I don't even think there's a release date yet. I think they just said this year. Oh, it's coming exclusively to theaters on April 25th. I'll wait till it's streaming, and I'll watch it then. Not a single chance I fucking buy it. Like, I pay for it. I pay to see it in theaters. Nah. Not happening. So upset. So depressed. I cannot believe they're doing this to Until Dawn. Like, I've been writing a lot recently, and I'm just thinking to myself, like, I want to write a screenplay for Until Dawn that's better than this. And, like, find $1 million on the street and just make it. Not call it Until Dawn, but I'll make it Until Dawn. Like, the opposite of what these fuckers are doing. They made a completely different movie than just slap the Until Dawn name on it. I'm going to make Until Dawn the movie, then slap a completely different name on it, and it's going to be fine. I'll call it 13 Nights. How about that? That's what I'll do, thanks to the guy in the comments. Oh my god. Let me know what you guys thought in the comments below. Are you as devastated about this as I am? I certainly hope you are. Because this is bad. I want to be able to do something about this, but I can't. Maybe if my voice gets heard enough, maybe someone somewhere will give half a fuck. But they don't care. They just want money. They don't want quality products. Nobody wants quality anymore. They just want money. And they know that slapping that Until Dawn name on a movie, at least one dumb son of a bitch will buy it. Like, oh my god. Who were they trying to appeal here? Because it clearly wasn't the video game fans. It's a spit in the face to the video game fans. No person who ever put hours into Until Dawn is going to enjoy this movie. For an Until Dawn movie. Some people might enjoy it otherwise just because, oh, the movie's fine. But it's not Until Dawn. Like, not even remotely close. I don't even know if those things that I was talking about were Wendigos. Like, I really can't tell. They look so shitty. Like, oh my god. It's clearly made for just modern, young audiences who want to go out and watch a movie on a Friday night. And that's fine. But don't drag a video game into it. Don't drag Until Dawn into your bullshit, stupid, modern bullshit fucking movie. Like, I don't care. It upsets me. But this is just how movies are nowadays. It's rare that I can watch a movie trailer and be like, oh yeah, that looks cool. Because there's nothing cool right now. Nothing is fun. Nothing is good. I wish I was born in the 90s. Or the 80s so I could come up in the 90s. It's so sad being born in the early 2000s. Having to be a young adult in this time and age sucks. Anyways, as I mentioned, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Follow me on the socials at This Is Dilly, and subscribe, follow, do whatever you need to do. I appreciate you guys watching the video. I've been your host as always. This is Dilly, signing out.